Hey, Bill Saint-Pierre. Today, we're doing barbecue nachos. You can do them in your oven, but this is really a simple recipe. And nachos, it doesn't have to be done with our recipe today. You can do it any way you like. Today we have vegetables from the garden. We have some red jalapeno, we have tomato, we have red pepper and yellow peppers. We also have smoked meat and we have Italian sausage, along with 3 kinds of cheddar cheese. And sorry, forgot the olives. We're gonna do a simple one. Just one layer, it's very quick. So to start it, I'm gonna put a little bit of shredded cheese. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of chopped tomato, some peppers, a little bit of smoked meat that's been put through a food processor. We have here a little bit of Italian sausage. The Italian sausages, I boil them the evening before. I put them in the fridge once they cool down. The next day, it's easier to chop or either put through your food processor. It's easier to shred cheese when you put it in the freezer. It doesn't have to be frozen solid, but once it gets really stiff, you can take it and put it in your food processor. It'll shred with no fuss, no muss. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of olive. We have both black olives and green olives. Now we're gonna put a nice little layer of cheese. And like I said, I use 3 kinds of cheddar. Old cheddar, medium cheddar, and an orange cheddar. And for a little sprinkling, I put a few slices of jalapeno. When you're doing single layer, you keep all your burners at the same temperature. You just want the cheese to melt. You don't want to burn your chips. Now I'm going to turn up the heat on the sides and turn off the center. Wait a minute, 2 minutes, open it, check it. Don't open your barbecue all the time. If you open your barbecue all the time, you're letting the heat out. The best trick is be patient. This one is what we call the super nacho. It's done in 2 layers. I put the chips, I put some cheese. Now I'm gonna put salsa, and we're just gonna shake it on. I'm gonna put a little bit of peppers. I put a little bit of diced tomato. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of minced smoked meat that we had. Now I'm gonna put the Italian sausage. This one here is honey garlic. Now I'm gonna put my olives. Now the cheese. A little bit of jalapeno peppers, and we have a beautiful nacho plate. This will take about 3 to 5 minutes so that it heats up and melts the cheese the way we want it. This is cheese base, then the salsa, a little bit of peppers, some smoked meat. This you can do as a pizza too. If you have a pizza pan, the underneath will be a little bit crisp. The center is going to be soft, so you can use a pizza slicer and it will slice it just like slices of pizza. Now, I'm going to put the extra ones, which is the olive, a little bit of more cheese, not too much on this layer, which I'm going to cover with more chips. Just a thin layer, more cheese. Now we put peppers. I have some freshly cut diced tomatoes without the seeds, a little bit of Italian sausage. You can use any kind of meat that you desire. A little bit of chopped smoked meat and another layer of cheese. And now we're going to put this in the barbecue, and this is just to show you how thick it is. Once it starts cooking, it'll shrink down a little bit, but not a lot. This you can feed 4 to 6 people. Now, I'm going to put it on the barbecue, but I'm going to take off the lower heat, the center heat I'm going to put on low, and the other 2 I'm going to keep on high, so that it cooks from the top so the cheeses melt, but the lower part will just slowly heat up.